Here's another quick review of multiplying two binomials. I like to use the box method. So I'm going to put my x minus 5 on my top and my x minus 4 on the bottom. And then I'm just going to multiply. X times x is x squared. Negative 4 times x is minus 4x. X times negative 5 is a negative 5x. And then a negative 5 times a negative 4 is a positive 20. I like to put my signs in there so I don't forget. These two are like terms, so I'm going to circle them and combine them. Negative 5 and negative 4 is a negative 9x plus 20. That is your trinomial. What we're going to go to next is we're going to go from this trinomial, and you're going to work backwards and find the two factors, or we're going to undistribute. Okay, so this, and I need my multiples of 20 that add up to a negative 9. So it's actually going to be a negative 5 and a negative 4, and that is the numbers that go in there. And then that's what we started with. So we've been practicing multiplying two binomials, and now we're going to practice undistributing them, or it's called factoring. Okay? Gets a little harder when the numbers are bigger like this, so we're going to start with easy ones to begin with. Don't forget, whenever you see this, you're going to actually write it twice. So you're going to multiply 2x plus 3 and 2x plus 3, and you get 4x squared, 6x, and 3 times 3 is 9. Circle like terms, 4x squared plus 12x plus 9. Now we're going to take that and we're going to factor it, okay? We're going to take this one. So you can use the box to factor also, and I'm going to show you how to do that. This is x squared minus 3x plus 3x. Negative 3 times positive 3 is a minus 9. And I get x squared. Negative 3 and positive 3 goes away, and you just get x squared minus 9. Now, we didn't do very many of these, a binomial and a trinomial, but we're going to multiply them out and just use the box so you can see how easy they are, okay? This is 3x minus 5, 2x squared minus x plus 4. Now, if you want to copy the problems down on your own paper or on a whiteboard, and then pause and try to do the problem, and then turn the video back on, and you can see if you got your answer right. Okay, so this one is an x to the 1 times an x to the 2, which is x to the 3rd. Okay, and then 3x times negative x is negative 3x squared, and 3x times 4 is a positive 12x. Negative 5 times 2x squared is a negative 10x squared. I'm actually going to put them, well, I'll put it over here. And then negative x and negative 5 is a positive 5x, and then a negative 5 and a positive 4 is a negative 20. Then I'm going to pick up a different color, and I'm going to circle my like terms, or highlight, whatever you want to do. Those two are going to go together, and these two are going to go together, and then the pattern's the same. You're circling the ones that are alike. And then you're just going to combine. So 6x cubed is by itself. And then this is negative 13x squared, and then a positive 5 and a positive 12 is a positive 17x minus 20. And I end up with a polynomial. It's got 4 parts. All right? Same thing for this one. X plus 1, 7x squared plus 10x minus 12. 7x times x. You guys should pause this and try to do this one yourself. 7x cubed, 7x times 1 is 7x squared. X times 10x is positive 10x squared. 10x times 1 is just 10x. X times negative 12 is negative 12x, and negative 12 times 1 is negative 12. Then I like to change colors. and circle like terms. My x cubed is by itself. 7x and 10x gives me positive. They're both positive, so I add them together. They stay positive. Negative 12 and 10 is a negative 2, and then a negative 12. And I end up with a polynomial that's got 4 parts. Okay? The next two, you can copy them down and try them yourself. They're just going to be bigger numbers. Okay? The math is the same. Don't freak out. 6x minus 1. 5x squared minus x minus 2, 30x cubed, negative 6x squared, negative 12x. This is a negative 1 times 5x squared is negative 5x squared. Negative times a negative is a positive x. Negative times a negative is a positive 2. Then I'm going to circle like terms and like terms. My 30x cubed is by itself. This is negative 11x. This is negative 11x. This is squared, that's plain. And then plus 2. And that is your answer. This one you're multiplying a binomial and a trinomial. 2x plus 7, and then x squared minus 10x plus 5. 2x cubed, negative 20x squared, positive 10x. 7x squared, negative 17x, positive 35. Okay, then I'm going to circle like terms. And I get 2x cubed minus 13x squared minus 7x plus 35. And then that is your answer. Okay? And that's multiplying a binomial trinomial. That's it for the review today. And if you want some more practice problems, I'm going to put these up here. You can either take a screenshot of it. Okay, so maybe take a picture with your phone and then you can practice them. And I'm looking for my answer key to that. I'm sure I have it worked out somewhere. I will post the answers to this if you want to practice it. Okay? And then you want to go to the next lesson, and I'm going to teach factoring trinomials. So we're going to take the 3-part and make it into a box, or make it into a group and undistribute. Okay?